Everybody, and welcome to my YouTube channel on High Level Coder. And in this video I'm going to discuss how can we use external libraries in Java. Now I would say that this is a really very important video because in our professional development we actually often need to use external libraries, because although Java comes shipped with a lot of utilities for string handling, date handling, file handling, etc. But there are also a lot of other activities or tasks which we need to accomplish, for which we actually need to use external library. And Maven is one of the most popular tools which is used in the enterprise software development to use external libraries and to run Java, to compile and to run Java program. So in this video, I'm going to show you how we can use Maven to actually add external libraries and then able to compile and run those kind of Java programs. Now, below is the link of my blog, which also details the same thing. And I would suggest maybe you open the blog, give it a read, and then come back to the video to see the demo, because then both of them will be mutually complementary. So let's go ahead. Okay, so at a high level, what are the different steps which I need to follow in order to set up Maven for my project so that I can actually use any external library in Java? So broadly, these are the 4 steps. First, of course, I'll have to download and install Maven and set it in the path as a script, because setting in the path will actually help me to run Maven from anywhere in my laptop or server. The second step is creating the project and adding the dependency. The third is, of course, adding the code, which is the most important part. And the fourth is compile and run the code. So the first part, which is installation of Maven and setting it as a script, is definitely a one-time activity. And the second, third, and the fourth are, of course, specific to specific projects. So how do we install Maven? We download Maven from the internet. Normally it comes as a zip archive. We unzip it, and then it opens up, and then I have given a sample of a very small utility where I'm actually setting Maven in the laptop path, in the operating system path, so that I can run Maven from anywhere in my operating system. Mind it, this is not a mandatory but a really nice to have feature. So do not bother if you still cannot set it up, because this is a nice to have feature. So this is how we install Maven, and again, this is one-time setup. Next is, of course, we need to create the project, and we need to use a command like this, like Maven, then archetype :generate, and then minus the group ID equal to something, and minus the artifact ID equal to the name of the project. So you do not need to again remember this command. You can just copy paste and run the command, and it will create a Maven project. It will create a folder by the name my-app1, and it will scaffold the entire structure of the Maven project within that folder. And once it is done, then we'll have to go inside and edit the pom.xml, which is also created by Maven and which contains the list of all dependencies, to add the specific dependency for PDF creation. So this is a very specific dependency with which we can actually create the PDF. Now, please do not worry about all this. I will also show a demo, and I think once you see the demo and also refer to my blog post, everything should be clear. Third step is, of course, add the code. So here is the code which actually creates the PDF document, and from the code you can see that there are some import statements, and the import statements contain classes like document font, paragraph, PDF writer, which have been imported from that third-party library to create the PDF. And then I'm creating a PDF by the name test1.pdf and giving a title, and then creating a paragraph there with a font which I initialized here, and then closing it. So the PDF will be created. So all have been achieved using this third-party library. And then how do we compile and run the program? So it is also just like creating the project, pretty much straightforward. So in order to compile, I need to go to the root of the project folder and execute the command mvn compile. And then in order to run the main class, I need to execute this command. Now, please do not worry about all of this. We will see a demo and you can copy the command, the code, everything from my blog post. So that is why I'm saying it will be beneficial if you refer to my blog post, first go through the blog post and then come back to the video for the quick demo. Okay, now we will start the demo. So the first step is to download Maven. If you just type Maven download in Google, then you can actually see that the Apache Maven page is the first page which opens up, and then if you click there, then you can actually see the Maven binaries and you can download any zip archive, like you can download this zip archive which is the latest version of Maven. And then you need to actually unzip it in your local operating system. And I will show you how I have unzipped in my local operating system. So I have Maven. So here is the structure of Maven. So here is the structure of Maven. If I unzip it, it is of this structure, and within the bin folder, the Maven executable is there. So this is a Unix environment. Mine is a Mac environment, but also in DOS, which is in Windows, it should be very similar. So once you downloaded and unzipped Maven, the next step is to actually able to run Maven. So for that, I normally suggest to set JDK and Maven in the path like this. Like I am setting Java home and Maven home in the path. Setting it in the path helps me to actually run the command, Maven command, from anywhere in my operating system. And again, this is not mandatory, but a really beneficial way of running Maven. So I have created a folder, say set maven.sh. I will create this folder, set maven.sh, and if I run that, then I can actually run Maven from anywhere. So I will show you how I can run that. So that folder is in my desktop. So now if I type Maven, it's there in my system. So I can actually do a mvn minus version, because now it has able to identify Maven because I have set it in the path. Now going back, let me try to create the project. So first step is, now the Maven has been downloaded, it has been installed, set in the path, which is a one-time activity. The next step is to basically create the project using the command. So here is the command. You do not need to remember it. Just copy paste the command from my blog, or also you will get it from Maven site, of course. So this is the command to actually create the project. So if you execute the command, then it will download some stuff from the internet and it will ask for some inputs. So just press yes, yes, so that it will take the default inputs. So now it has created a project. The name of the project is fast project and on the simple program. So I will open that folder. So let us go ahead and see that folder. So within simple programs, this is the fast project. This is the project it has created. So Maven creates a scaffold or a structure of the project. And it's very important to understand this, because this is exactly how we do professional development in Java using Maven. So this is the folder structure in Maven, that it creates a source folder, and under the source there are main and test folders, and then there is a pom.xml file. This pom.xml file is kind of the heart or the backbone of the Maven, you can say. It lists the dependencies. So by default it lists 2 dependencies. We will add our new dependency for that iText, which is for PDF generation. And it also creates a class app.java there. So once the Maven has created the project, let us go and try to run the class. So I'm here in the root of the folder, which is this first project. And again, I'm going to, since this is a new shell, I need to again run this. So now I will do a Maven compile and it will compile the program, which is the single program is this app.java. And then in order to run that, I will have to execute this command to run the Maven project. So the name of the program is app. Org.experiments is the package. And if I run the program, you should see that the program has printed this hello world, which is this line. Now let us enhance the program with that PDF generation ability. So what we need to do is we need to add that external dependency and we need to update the code for creation of the PDF. So let me go to my blog and I will copy paste the code from there. How to use external libraries in Java. This is the blog, and yeah, what I'm going to copy paste is this is the pom.xml with the new dependency, which is the dependency for creation of the PDF file. So I need to add this dependency in my pom.xml because this is the additional dependency that I need in order to create PDF. So this is the additional dependency that I added. And now I will copy paste the code from here. So within the main method, I will add this code, which is this, and then I will also need to import this, otherwise the program will not compile. And then I will also add this font. I'll also have to throw an exception for the program to compile. So now this is the program which should generate my PDF. And again, I need to compile the program and run the program. I need to recompile the program because I have changed the code, so I need to recompile. So I will again issue the same command mvn compile to recompile the program. So it has recompiled the program. Now if I run the program again, see, it has generated this test1.pdf. The title should be my first PDF, and this is the first line in my PDF should be a paragraph. Let us go ahead and open the PDF and see if it is as per the code. So it should be here. So let me open the test1.pdf. See, this is the first line in my PDF. Thank you for your patient listening. I again want to reiterate that this video is really important because in all our professional development in Java, we are going to use Maven and use the same way to compile, to add dependency, to create project, to compile and to run the projects. So I would suggest to actually refer to my blog post and to rewatch the video and to set up your Maven structure so that for all other subsequent real-life Java programs, you should be easily able to handle it. And last but not the least, if you liked my explanation and description, then kindly subscribe to my YouTube channel and also like this video because that would motivate me.